What's goody, my YouTube family? Y'all already know it's your girl be on the chair, and I'm trying to be y'all favorite content creator, and everything is content. So get in here, get in here, get in. See that, mama? Y'all, it's early to me, but late to others. And I got my girl here with me, and she said, I'm hungry. I tried to start doing my little homework. She said, excuse me, I'm hungry. So I'm making breakfast, and then I'm going to proceed to do my work. And y'all know how I love y'all, but I love my work. So I said, let me go live. Because yesterday I didn't get to come back live. I was doing work until Ray watched me do work. He like, I ain't hating on you, and I go ahead, go ahead. I was like, I'm going to just check. What's up, Lyric? How you feeling? Happy Friday, y'all. Oh, my God. The weekend is here already. Look, I don't know if I invited you to church on the first Sunday in September. I'm inviting everybody to church because my pastor want 100 people there. If you want to come, I would love to see you there. You can invite your family too. If y'all would love to come, I would love to have y'all. I'm making some bacon, egg, sausage, and pancakes for the girls and babe and myself. You already had breakfast? What you have? I try to brush my hair up a little bit, y'all, but I ain't put nothing in there but water. So if it start to poof up, don't say I ain't try to come looking a little decent for y'all. And I'm going to come later and do y'all a video with my hair because it got to get done so I can be focused. And I just want to look real good so I can feel real good while I'm doing all this schoolwork. Y'all see I got the coffee. Mocha Laka Chaka. I feel like I've been getting a little phony on here. So I'm like, let me go and go live to my family. Life is life, but I'm excited for this new journey. And I'm ready to teach y'all as I learn. So, not yet? Okay. All right, let me know. Let me know. What you got planned? You got any weekend plans, or you just chilling? Cause I know you famous for saying I'm just chilling. You just chilling today, mommy? Can I make your food? Can I make your food? My baby saying no. You should have been here. I'm hungry now. She making noises. She not even crying. Shout out to all the godmothers and the god kids and the relationships and everything. This is my little boo boo. That's my little stinky dude. What's going on? I'm sitting over here giving you your flowers and you up there crying. What's up, January? How you doing? How you? Still ain't get no email from you. No, you posted today? I gotta go look. I gotta go look. And I'm gonna leave a message so you can know I was over there this time. I gotta go look. You finished with your secret project? I know you mentioned you was doing a secret project. Good morning. Y'all got your coffee? Get in here, get in here, get in here. Make sure y'all bring your coffee. Make sure y'all drop your area codes. Let me know who I'm chatting with. Community tab? Okay. I gotta use that. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with me, y'all. We making breakfast this morning. It's your girl be on the chain. Y'all know I'm trying to be your favorite content creator. When y'all get in here, drop your area code so I can know who I'm chatting with. Y'all know it's your girl Nate calling from the 410-443 area code. If you don't know, that's Baltimore. Home of the Ravens, home of the Orioles, home of the Braves like me. Good morning, y'all. Don't you come here being a mess. I ain't a big on rules, but I do got some house rules. When y'all get in here, we gonna do good vibes and positive energy only. If y'all new here, welcome to my family. When you just subscribe to my channel, I look for you. So if you get in here and say, hey, now I subscribe, on the next live, I'm gonna be expecting to see you there. So be careful when you subscribe with me because you really be locked in. Y'all, this new journey I'm on, I'm in my school journey. I'm learning and growing. I'm going to be coming on here teaching y'all. I'm going to be coming on here cooking with y'all. We're going to be doing a whole lot because I got to make time for y'all. Business doing my life is getting chaotic. Y'all understand? Y'all understand? How you doing? What's up? What's up, Food Move 101? What's wrong, mommy? Look at my baby. It's my god girl. You gonna fall. All right, come on. I'm sorry. Come on. I'll leave you alone. Okay, okay. She get like that. She don't want to be bothered. Can you sit up, mommy? I'm scared you're going to fall. All right, I'll leave you alone. I'm going to walk away, okay? These kids now with the attitudes and they know what they want and they don't want, don't get on their nerves. Oh, that's nothing to do with your secret. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm well. I can't complain. Um, I'm starting breakfast early today. If y'all know me, this is the royal family. Breakfast could be 1 o'clock. We be having brunch by the time I get to the. And I started my day trying to get to my schoolwork, and my girl baby like, excuse me, you don't see this baby right here? I'm hungry. Hello. So I sat down and did a little bit. Let me tell somebody this. Listening is a skill, and so is reading. A lot of people be missing out on opportunities because they don't want to read. I'm one of them. I hate to read. I'm gonna keep it real with, but I'm in school and I'm reading now. Tell me why I got all of my syllabus printed out because I want to make sure I'm on top of this online schooling. It's not gonna beat me. I'm gonna beat it. Okay. I printed all my papers out and I'm reading my syllabus because I had to write my first paper. Why I got an extra 5 points just from reading? The teacher said, if you read this far, send me a picture email me a picture of a red cone for an extra 5 points. Baby, I need all the points I can get. Okay? I got excited. Oh, shoot. That just encouraged me to read a little bit more because a lot of us be missing things because we don't want to read. And I ain't going to sit on here and preach to y'all this morning where y'all wasn't nobody or cuss nobody out, but that was very deep. I earned 5 points because I read a little bit of something. And it ain't take me a long time. Y'all better start reading because stuff be right in front of your eyes. Oh, I want to do this. Why I can't do that? Because you're not reading. You're not reading. We got directions, instructions, and labels and everything. You're not reading. You passing up on all the signs. You got to start reading because your opportunity going to be right in front of you, but you're going to miss it because you're not reading. You're not reading the signs. You're not reading. You got to start reading. And I ain't going to keep saying it, but baby, they say the quickest way to hide something from somebody if you put it in a book. Yo, I'm not the reading type. I'm all in my walking journey and all that. I want to start reading my Bible because I'm so close with God right now, but I haven't read because I don't read. But today, I don't know what that message was. Shout out to God a lot in my life with this school and everything. But I read that little syllabus and it said an extra 5 points because you read this far. Start reading. Start reading. And I ain't trying to make it deeper than what it is, but them little 5 points been a lot, but that also mean I need to get deeper with reading with God because I don't know what I'm missing because I'm not reading the Bible. I'm going to church, I'm doing a prayer line, I'm doing all that, but I have not been reading the Bible and I'm keeping it real with y'all. So that was just a little message from me to God, like from God to me, and it's like pay attention. Yeah, you going to school to learn yourself. Like the classes that I'm taking, y'all, I'm not like a little dork or nothing like that, but they're exciting because I'm learning. I like to talk to people, so I'm learning how to talk to multicultures because this is my YouTube and we growing over here. We got people from South Africa, North America, everywhere. So I'm gonna need that in everyday living. So I'm going to school not only for myself but for y'all. But to read that and say extra 5 points when I need all the points I can get, I say thank you, God. Look at God. Look at God, like, cause I'm like in the beginning, how I'm gonna do this? Just teach him on this, just teach him on that, overthinking it, and that's another thing. Read and stop overthinking. You read it, leave it alone. You already read it. You already know what's gonna be done. Don't be doing all the extra stuff because we've been. What's up, Billy? Billy, can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you? I'm not a school type of girl either. I went to school. I came home. I didn't go to no extra activities. I wanted to go home, and I only wanted to go home to watch 106 and Pup sitting on the chair in the living room. I hated anything about school, but to get a little further ahead, I know what I got to do. And a few years ago, I started it and I stopped. And one thing about that, y'all, I don't. I'm gonna have to call y'all back. I'm gonna have to call y'all back. I'm gonna have to call y'all back because I'm getting too carried away. Y'all the bacon and burn. I gotta go. Y'all not gonna sit here. I'm getting 15 minutes and then I gotta go. I gotta go because no. Y'all done made me burn the bacon. He's talking to y'all. Y'all done make and how am I burn the bacon in the air fryer? I mean, y'all the bacon. Y'all play too much. I got to go. Y'all done always started my morning off early. That's why I get up and cook when I can cook because I'm not even all the way woke apparently. You going to school tomorrow? Good luck with everything, Billy. You got this. You got this. Somebody need to keep going. Yo, I don't know what happened last night, but I woke up. Why you didn't make me? I told you you could always come get a plate, Lord, and now I gotta throw this away. Let me taste it. I might be overacting. Hold up. You see your ABC, mommy? Yo, but I don't know. I gotta keep y'all disciplined. Y'all better keep me. Y'all better keep me disciplined too. Cause I'm gonna be the first to tell y'all something about yourself. And I'm learning how to do it in a nice way. I don't have to be aggressive. Oh, look at the dog. She already knew she getting some tomorrow. It said, yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. Here, Abby. Give it to the dog. Get a dog a bone. Hold on, y'all. I gotta focus on this bacon because what in the world? I'm drinking my coffee, and y'all know my motto: coffee first, please. See, I get too carried away on here, but y'all know I told you I'm gonna start going live before I start doing my work because the way to trick the body and the mind, you gotta do things that you like and you love, make you happy, get you excited. So y'all know I love YouTube. Y'all know I love coming up on here talking to you. What's up, Miss Erica? Shout out to you for doing what you were called to do. Your energy is so dope. I love how you get on there. You talking about get them flies out your house, baby? Get them flies out your house. Oh my goodness, that was a word. And I caught it by surprise. I was just happened to be on YouTube, and that was the first thing that came up. So thank you for that word, honey. I did my praise video. It says it's on my live. I'm coming over there to see it. I'm coming over there to see it. Shout out to you. I was just over here giving a quick word. I just said it again for you. But y'all know I'm in school and I'm asking God to order my steps. All right, my mind, it's almost done. Yo, my baby hungry. I cannot talk to y'all for long because I just burned the bacon. If y'all just get me here, I'm just burning the bacon. I'm having too much fun. I can't do that. Ouch. Yeah, I can't do this. Hold on, y'all. That's why y'all can't get me live. Y'all know. Oh, I keep catching 818. All right, real quick. I caught 818 last night. 616 this morning, 717 and 818. I gotta look into those numbers, but that did something to me. So this morning, I woke up and started my schoolwork, and I happened to read the syllabus because I'm a little. I gotta do that to make sure I'm doing everything right. I need to check everything off. So anyway, I'm reading the syllabus, and the teacher said if you got this far, then email me a picture of a raccoon because you didn't got 5 extra points and extra credit. So I was happy, but I got a message from that. See, when God wants us to do stuff, he'll use all kinds of, lifestyle events to teach us. Somebody on here told me they want me to start a Bible group. So that means I got to read my Bible. I don't read. But when you don't read, you miss out on big points. You miss out on big opportunities. Reading is a skill. Listening is a skill. So if you're not reading and getting those skills, you lose and you're not getting your full potential. So I was like, oh my God, I need to really start reading my Bible. And when you went on live and you talked how you let God use you, you were so powerful in that message. And I know that you find time to read your Bible because you could tell how you word things and you could just tell. Let's do it, sis. I love Bible study. Can I count? I know I can count on you because I can count on you on the chat. That's the favorite thing I love about this YouTube, y'all. We build really villages. Can I count on you to help me out? And I'm learning a lot about myself in this psychology class, and I'm learning that like I work well, I do well, but I love working like in groups, being like a leader and all that, but I like help. So can I count on you to help me? I literally was in the back of my job on break and just went, and okay, like God use you. I don't care where you at. I don't care where you at. And if something come over you and God say move, you move it. If God say tell this person that, I don't care how they look at you, as long as you're doing what you were called to do, you're going to keep on elevating and move on up. You want to keep on elevating and moving on up. I told God, yeah, I'm serious with this little school and everything. But I want you to use me so I can still grow my YouTube and everything. But I'm asking, so I'm going to keep on moving up. I'm teaching people. And y'all, I'm learning like, in my work field, I work with kids, adults, all that, but I prefer kids. I'm learning why. Like, school is really teaching me. I'm going to start teaching y'all. Like, listen, each one teach one, each one reach one. I'm trying to tell y'all, when y'all see a BTC counselor, y'all know things are going to get real because it's making me expand and, then they was asking like something that you want to talk about that's not really a comfortable space to talk about. Religion, the LGBT, whatever, LGB is a lot of communities that people don't feel safe to talk about. I just want to have that knowledge, and I'm gaining it, and I can come teach y'all, so. I can't believe you said just do it, sis. You don't push me to the limit. Y'all know. And I learned why I'm so spontaneous to do ideas because I'm a creative thinker. And once I put my mind to something, I have to do it. So don't have me having that. I already got a lot of stuff to work on. Don't have me having that in the back of my mind. And they get that, go ahead and start that Bible study. I like that I'm honest with y'all so that way when I do start, thank you, sis. I'm so happy that I'm honest with y'all so that if I do start reading the Bible or having Bible study, y'all don't come thinking I got it all figured out because it's been years since probably I was a wee little girl. Since my grandmother was living, and my grandmother been dead for a long time since I picked up the Bible and read. Of course in church, but I'm saying on my own. So imagine me leading that and having that type of discipline and structure. Woo, my God will be really moving mountains in my life. He said, oh, you gonna do that? Let me bless you in this area since you really preaching the gospel. So I think it's to the point where I need to know a little bit more so that my conversations can get more in depth with y'all, and I'm really teaching somebody. I'm really bringing somebody up out of that space that they might need help with. So y'all just stay tuned. Another thing, I felt this message so powerful. It was one of my Facebook sisters that I'm following, and she said before she got blessed, God wanted to show her something because she always keep running and telling people, So sometimes God is trying to tell you to be quiet to see if you're ready for the blessing, y'all. I'm really praying and asking God, like, God, just let me know, like, because I always want to run and tell y'all, not that I'm bragging or boasting, but I want to just let people know. But sometimes I got to let the process take through. Like, yes, I told y'all already I'm in school. Mentally, I wanted to wait to tell y'all that just in case, but I just want people to see in a moment to be that transparency that, okay, I'm not coming once everything is finished. I'm letting y'all see the good, the bad, the ugly, the sad. But, and sometimes in my point in my life, y'all, I may come on here a month or two later with a surprise because I got to really let God have his way when he's making these big decisions for me. Yes, I'm creating the thought and the mind, but God is ordering my steps and taking me further beyond than what I can control at this moment. But I gotta be patient and ask God and trust. And in the midst of that, I know I got a lot of people supporting and praying for me, but I gotta be very, very careful because everybody don't want this for me. Everybody see that, they doing great things and why her, and some people see it. So I gotta be careful. So I'm gonna be telling y'all things, but I gotta pray and ask God, look, God, do my big mouth supposed to be quiet about this? So some things I'm going to try my best so I'm not missing an opportunity. If this bacon bird again, I'm hanging up on y'all. Wait a minute. Y'all lucky. This survived, sis. Thank you for being in here this morning. Oh my God, your relationship with God is going to... I receive. Oh my God, I receive. And I don't take credit. I'm surprised too. And my mother was like, well, no, you always been into church. I was up under the big mama of the church. I used to love watching people get the Holy Spirit. I don't know. I just had a different connection since a child. But when you get older and you get more detail oriented, you start realizing, oh, it's always been this. Yo, I have Zaria, little 3-year-old. I ain't lying. I ain't making this up. It's so funny. In the backseat in her car, talking about, it's the God in me. It's the God. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it real. It's a transfer moment. She used to be singing, I don't even want to say it, Sexy Red. Make that breathe. Hands on your knees. And now hearing her say, it's the God in me. That transition. Nobody but him, okay? Good morning, Francis. How you? What happened the other day? What is going on? You know I love you either way, but I didn't understand what was happening. You had me confused. And you know the confusionalization be confusing me. So what was going on? How you doing and how you feeling today? Yo, another thing that I learned about in school is having different versions of yourself. Anybody that went through something, going through something, has the opportunity to change it. Whether you create a new version of yourself and discard the old version and you move forward with that, but you got to start living in your purpose. Don't let this little mistake turn into a big mistake because now you can't find yourself. You understand? So you got to start really... Y'all, I be in class and they get discussion time, and the way I talk to y'all is the way I talk to them. Sometimes I gotta just mute myself in the middle of talking because I take off. Now there's this boy in my class who really take off too, but I gotta calm down. I'm learning to not be quiet because again my story could help somebody else. So being as though I'm in a human services class with people that have come from addictions and they telling their stories, or people that has come from different backgrounds and stuff, I get excited because I like to communicate. So I'm in that class and we only get 2 hours. The teacher be like, all right, that's our time for the day. And I don't know why, y'all. I was up this morning looking at my old group me from when I was in college in 2019. I'm thinking that I might really be like a dork or a geek or whatever they be calling people because in the group, the girls, Shanae, please don't volunteer to go first because we just doing a group project. And I'm like, why would she have to tell me that? Me always trying to do something, get it out of the way and all of that. But that was funny, y'all, because now I'm in the class. I set up the group message. I got everybody's phone number. I'm texting to make sure I'm on point. And Yeah, but that goes the same with my learning, how I am. So I just got to make sure I got to stay on point. What's up today? Oh my. What are we doing today? I got 2 assignments that's due at like 11:59 tonight. So once I finish with y'all, I'm going to eat and then do that. And then it's Friday, so I told Bree that I wanted to do something fun for YouTube later. Prayerfully, my energy is still there where I need it at. And yeah, we just gonna make it a fun festival day. Today is my sister's birthday, y'all. So if y'all see her on here, y'all follow her, mommy and me. Make sure y'all tell her happy birthday, my little sissy Mika. All right. Yo, this energy is definitely. I was tired this morning, but I got up on here, and every time I get on here, I swear the energy just. It's like, you welcome. What you saying? Thank you for my mom. She's sitting at that table waiting patiently, like, hello, God, mommy, where's my food? My boo Courtney don't play. She on like a strict schedule, so I know my coffee not cold. If my coffee go, I'm calling y'all back. You said, did I ever do anything with a female while I was in college? Well, I was always on camp, stayed off of campus. I went late in my year, so I didn't stay on campus, and just group projects and stuff. That's it. I never like hung out with people outside of college. It was always school. Now I did meet some pretty cool, dope people, but I didn't. Y'all almost ready to make it again. I'm definitely gonna have to leave. Why y'all got me so happy over here? Y'all got me so loving y'all over here. I can't believe I got on here for 21 minutes. I love when I get on here and I don't feel like I'm working. And I'm actually working because I'm talking to y'all. I'm teaching y'all. And yeah, this is my kind of vibe, y'all. I got to start doing this on Facebook too, though. But YouTube just get all of me. Well, they don't look all the way done. I'm going to start just keeping my bacon on the stove because I can't. I got to focus and watch it at all times. Yes, doors are opening for so many people. And you got to know and be careful and choose the correct doors to walk through. Because, yes, there'll be many opportunities and things like that. But God also test you. He'll send a door there because you're supposed to know better not to choose that door. You understand? Not to make it a negative, but you got to be ready. Because sometimes you'll take the first opportunity and that mess up the big blessing. You got to be ready. And you can't do it on your own. You got to ask God to order your steps. When I woke up this morning, it was 616, 616. I said, God, I don't know what this means, but just order my steps, and I hope to have a great divine day. And then I woke up, and then I seen 717 as I was prepping for my day, and I said, God, I need to look this up. I still haven't looked 717 up. And then Cage, Ivy, she don't want you near her. Get in the cage, Mama. I'm calling you Mama. Get in the cage, Ivy. Ivy said, I'm not getting in no cage. I'm sitting right here because she should be scared. God, I think I can discern spirits. I don't know. That ain't no mistake. And don't think that you're making a mistake because then you ain't using it right. So let me tell you, the little girl, I had so many things happen that I should have known. I kind of knew, but I thought it was weird. I wasn't ready. When you know, you know. If you have seen and saw things that you saw beforehand, or you have dreamt of things and it came to... You understand where I'm going at, girl. I can't even really get it out. Then you know. When you feel energy so deep, then you know. You understand? When God lets you see people for who they really are, and you be like, no, God, that's my best friend, that's my cousin, that's my sister. But you see it and you trying to ignore it, and he really show you, then you know. God has so many people out here with gifts because a lot of people are to reach certain people if you're doing your job the way you're supposed to do. And once you reach those certain people, you just keep moving on up in different levels of things. On this journey, God has placed people in my life for reasons and seasons. Last week I was reflecting back. I was a cashier at Wegmans supermarket, and I'm gonna do this soon. It's on my list to do. And this lady came through my line, and she paid for me to go to CNA school. White lady wrote me a check, $1,600 to be exact, $1,605. I didn't know where it came from, but I know it was a blessing from God. That was my first big start of I want to bless people. I want to be a blessing to others because I didn't even know why she did that. But that chain reaction is the one of the reasons why I am like I am today. Somebody blessed me, so my main mission is to be a blessing to others. Um, I said all that. Oh, thank you so much, sis. I feel like I could talk to you about this. Yeah, sis, and let me tell you something. You gotta use God's gift. So even if he make you seem crazy or make you say it to everybody, I learned this. You can't talk to everybody about that. Because when people don't experience what you experience, then they start calling you crazy. They start calling you this. And it's not your job to recruit nobody or to make nobody see what you see when you know the relationship, the connection that you have with God and things that you have already foreseen. So, my family know, or they'll try to prejudge me or say stuff. But I had so many dreams that scared the living daylights out of me. Like even with Babe now, it's a little crazy. My oldest daughter father, this was when I was younger, so I was really in tune but didn't know, so aware but unaware of what was happening. Well, my daughter father had cheated on me and I could not sleep. I was just dealing with all this stuff. It was a mess. And God revealed exactly the place, the time, and everything, and I was able to move from that situation. You understand? But it was scary because it was like, what did I'm scared to walk into this because you already showed me what's going to happen. So when I walk in this, you already prepared me. So it's like you get that little hindsight of behind the scenes, so that way when you actually in the scene, you can know how to act. Because me, I'm an overreactor. Sometimes I act without thinking. So I learned that about myself too, in a psychology class. I act off of feelings more than rationality. So sometimes if I'm in a whoop whoop, then something might come out of that, and I don't like that because I have been like tested, and my character has been brought out kind of crazy. Just because of knowing in advance, I already had that little hindsight of what I should do. But I always had them little talks like I'm gonna do this because I already know the outcome. But sometimes I still do, But you got to know when you're gifted and you even if you don't want to do what you know you're supposed to do, you better do it because if God said do this way and you take that way, now you're gonna have the other consequences to deal with. So I'm learning to be more obedient to knowing. But yes, sis, I don't even know how we got on God this morning, but look at God. Look at God. I'm just sitting preaching the gospel, and sometimes I just don't even know. I don't even know. That's why I see the Bible study thing. It's a doable thing. I see that it can happen soon in my life, the way things are shifting. I did feel like a little bit like, dang, this week has not been, I didn't go to Bible study, I didn't go to prayer, but I'm adjusting. I'm learning how to fit this new school life into my life. So I got a little bit adjustments to do, but I'm not forgetting God. God is at the forefront of everything, okay? I ain't forgetting God because that's why I'm here right now. That's why I'm, so yeah, if you stick to the plan, even when things get uncomfortable, you're going to be all right. If you keep being a messenger and you letting people know that there is a God and what God has brought you through, you're gonna be all right. And I'm learning is I went through some crazy things. Teen pregnancy, like that was not supposed to be in my card. I was very smart, still is really smart. Teen pregnancy, oh, that was big. Um, my daughter having a seizure that supposed to left her brain dead. Oh, that was scary. But everything that I went through, God just said, baby, I got to show you this because you're a big mouth and you're going to tell somebody else. And when you tell somebody else, you're going to let them know at the end of the day it's going to be okay. So all the things that were big and fearful, when I didn't know the reason why behind it, it's all starting to make sense. I don't know if I shared this with y'all. I had a dream a few years ago about my salon colors. I did not do hair. I didn't even know how to do hair. I started learning how to do hair with my oldest girl was about 7 years old. She's 17 years now. But I had this dream and I was like, my salon colors is going to be yellow and blue. It didn't come to life right then and there. But years later, as I had a passion to do hair, that was my salon colors. But I'm like, God, what are you prepared me for this so long ago? That it confused me because I had already vividly had the dream, right? But it's like some people be like, dreams are just dreams. No, dreams are really a cheat code to get ahead in life if you really listen and unlock them. Okay, that's why some people have dream books and all of that. Okay, what you say, sis? But sis, I have a question. How do I use the gift? I mean, I hear it will make room for, but how? So the thing is, don't focus on how, because the more you learn, the more you grow, and the more you grow, the more you know. So as a child, when I was having the dreams, I would just be worried, and you can't be a worried person when you're carrying these things. I would be worried, like, and scared of, like, what's going to happen next. Who are going to tell me to tell this, or you know, I was too worried about being judged for being a messenger. So what you do is you ask God, God, can you paint this clear message to me? God, I know it's a test that you want me to do, but how am I to deliver this message? God, can you place the calmness in my heart so that I can make sure I'm delivering this message and not seeming crazy? And even if they perceive me as crazy, God, thank you for just letting me get the strength to say this. So you got to start talking to him, and asking for that encouragement and stuff like that. But you just start moving in a direction, and he gonna let you know if you're doing the right thing, because he gonna put more tasks on you. When you start getting more tasks, you're gonna be like, oh, I didn't cross this off the list. Look at it as a check off list, because the more he send to you, or send people, like the way I'm preaching the gospel now is crazy. I can be talking to my niece or my daughter, and I'll be like, but God, and it's like, hold on, Pastor Nay, slow down. But it's like, no, he used you in certain settings and environments to be able to use you. So you gotta, it might unfold. I hate the death sense. My aunt, but I get peaceful deaths. Like, my aunt had came to me before she died, and it was like kind of, oh, but it was so peaceful. So when my mother told me, I didn't overreact. I didn't cry. I was just like, oh, I knew. So it's like you gotta, and so, be limit to what you tell. What wrong, mama? What wrong? Are you falling? Look at her, y'all. What wrong? It's okay. I'm right here. Come on. And look, your food might be ready. Hmm? Huh? Okay. Yo, did I say enough? Because I still got to get back to the schoolwork. Somebody, oh, you hit the nail on the head. When I say sometimes I get overwhelmed, like being tears. Yes, you can't carry. Baby, this job is not for no weak, no worry, and no, you understand? You got to be, and you got to, so before, as I was a child, I didn't claim it, because again, it was scary, seemed crazy, blah, blah, blah. But as I started talking to people and realizing that, no, it's not everybody normal, but somebody else go through it. Now I feel like, all right, I'm a little normal. It's not crazy. So the more you start being open, God will bring people to you that already experience or are like-minded. See, we get shut in and scared and worried because I'm learning this in school again. We get shut in and worried, or we don't feel comfortable releasing our inner thoughts to certain people who may not understand us, and that's okay, because you stick to comfortability. So don't go and tell so and so, or if you do tell so and so and they react in a way and they call you crazy and they say this, that, and that, that ain't who you need to be telling. You just keep your journey, and you learn that everybody is not going to see what you see, because this journey ain't for everybody. It's for you. So you got to see the lens through your eyes, or even the person that you might be telling a message to. No, don't be disobedient and not tell a message. Don't be disobedient and not tell a message. Oh my God. I'm gonna bring my little sister in here, because I can tell y'all the first time something happened. I had a dream that my sister had broke my camera, the Kodak cameras back in the day when you was an it girl or you had the cameras. Yeah, I had dreamt that my sister had broke my camera. For one, she did not even supposed to have my camera. But anyway, as soon as she got in the door from school, I'm running to her. I said, Mika, where's my camera? Because I had a dream you. And before I could say broke it, and she handed it over to me out of fear, scaredness, and everything, she dropped it. And from that moment, she was like, how did you know? What? I said, I was trying to tell you that I had a dream that you broke it, and you broke it anyway. So I started flipping out. I sat there in that moment, yo, I felt like Matilda. Call me crazy if you want. I'm letting y'all know too much in my business. I felt like Matilda, because it was like, how did I know that was going to happen? How did I tell her? How did it happen? I thought I was going to catch it in time before it happened, because, and ever since she saw that, she knew. That's the first person to believe me. She's like, oh, you get that. My sister tried to come to me and tell me she was pregnant. I already knew. Already knew. Already knew. She wasn't shocked that I already knew. I was shocked that I already knew, because, again, I wasn't tapped into that gift. My daughter, Breshawn, I dreamt of her. I knew she was going to be a girl. I knew she was going to be chocolate. It was crazy. Zaria, I dreamt of her. So it's like, God be like, you just got to pay attention. But, yo, it's been 34 minutes. I love y'all so much. Oh, I've learned even the hard way. Oh, yeah, the hard way make you feel bad. It's like, oh God, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna be obedient. I make sure I tell a message. I make sure. But my God, sis, your energy. I wasn't supposed to do this, but I am. I received that I was supposed to do this. I wanted to come on here get a little bit of time in because I haven't been doing it, but I didn't know it was going to get to this point. And like I told y'all, every time I talk about God, it's 5 people in here, but y'all in here consistently. Every time I talk about God, he like, look. Because I ain't tell y'all that the subscribers have slowed down. Y'all know I was getting 30 and 50 at one time. Every time I get off a live, it might not be none. Sometimes it'll be 3, but it's not about the numbers. God said, I need you to be a little bit closer and pay attention. Don't get too big-headed. Pay attention. We still not focused on the numbers. I'm going to bring the numbers back, but I want to make sure because you had a lot of excitement when the numbers was coming in. And I did, y'all. I had a lot of excitement. And he said, I don't want you to forget because before you started this journey, you said, during this YouTube journey, I want to stay happy, humble, and healthy. So don't forget. So I haven't been getting the amount of views and the subscribers that was happening last week. But you gotta know there's gonna be some good days and some bad days. But are you gonna keep going? There will be some good days and some bad days. But are you gonna keep going? I even had a nerve when I got off a live a few times. Like, ain't nobody subscribed. What? No. But are you doing it for the subscribers? And you gotta ask yourself because sometimes they don't make sense. If you're doing it for the subscribers, sucks to be you because every day you're not gonna have people that just want to support you, especially when you're just talking. But when you're doing it for the right reason, it ain't gonna feel like a bad thing because you didn't feel like okay on this live we've been on here for 36 minutes. I feel like I gave at least 4 people some good game. I'm full. I'm full. Even if I don't have one subscriber, yeah, I'm gonna suck my teeth and say, "Dang, that was a good live. I was expecting." But it don't matter because I feel like each one teach one, each one reach one, and I'm doing it on this platform because I'm sitting here being one, truthfully, second, vulnerable, and really tapping in and letting somebody know that what they didn't think or see as normal may very well be normal because not everybody is gifted. And I think I'm gonna leave y'all with that because my baby need to eat. But I love y'all. This was a I'm coming, mommy. I got everything laid out. This was a very good live. I think Bible study will be on its way once I clear my space and get some balance. Somebody say, clear my space and get some balance because that's why it's not that you can't do it because God already gave you the vision. You can do it. You got to get that space in order, okay, so that things can be able to move and not be too much. I love y'all. That was my time for today. I feel really well. Thank y'all for checking in. My good sis, Miss Erica. I love you so much. I appreciate you being on this live. And I'll see you on the other side when I'm ready for the Bible study because I'm going to need you to have my back like you got my back in this chat. But peace and blessings, y'all. As always, good vibes only. This was a vibe.